Creating viewports in Autocad Mechanical is slightly different to vanilla Autocad. Now, we've got a standard title block here, sitting on our A3 plate details tab with our page setup and so on and so forth. Now, there are various ways of creating viewports in Autocad Mechanical. If I go to the View tab here on the ribbon, there's my viewport scale area icon there, and I can create viewports from scale areas that I might have sitting here, for example, in the Model tab. Now, what we're going to do is look at default viewports first of all. So, without any command selected, I right-click and go to Options here on the shortcut menu. I then go all the way along to the left using the arrows, and I go to the Display tab. That one there. Now, layout elements is where we need to look here, bottom left. You'll notice in Autocad Mechanical, create viewport in new layout is not ticked. So if I create a new layout at the moment, I'll just click OK first. If I right click here and go new layout, there's layout 1 there. There's my new layout. And you'll notice there is no viewport, no default viewport in that layout. So I'll just right click there and delete layout 1. What I'll then do is right click on the A3 plate details landscape again, but after I've changed the settings in the options. So it's a right click, options, I'll go to the display tab, it's remembered that from last time, and this time I'll tick create viewport in new layouts and OK it. Now, right click on the A3 layout tab there, new layout, there's layout 1, and you'll see now, look, there's a default viewport on the current drafting layer, like so. So if I click on that viewport, or more importantly, double click inside that viewport, I can pan, I can zoom, and so on. So I can have a default viewport if I want one. I'll just double click outside that viewport to deactivate it, and I'm going to delete it. It's actually better in AutoCAD Mechanical to start with a blank sheet because you've got those scale areas that you can create viewports from. So I'll right click on layout 1 and delete it again. I'll also right click again and go to options, and I'll switch that little tick box off there so I don't create viewports in any new layouts. Let's just check that quickly. So it's a right click, new layout, there's layout 1 there, no viewport, so I can now right click and delete layout 1, and then I'm back to my A3 plate details landscape tab with my title border ready to go. So that's how you set up those default viewports and switch them on and off using your options dialog box.